Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am back in the garage gym with some workout videos because no coronavirus is gonna keep us from getting fit. Am I right? I'm gonna try to pop these out as fast as I can, so they might not be super fancy, but I wanna provide content. If you are staying at home for the next few weeks, never fear, we can still work out from home. I had a request for a quick and efficient workout, so that's what we're doing today. We have 10 minutes of go, go, go. Quick ab cool down and you're donezo. I have to face this way because my hair is really thin on this side and I'm a little self-conscious about it. My baby is inside with my husband, so it's time to work out. This honestly isn't a workout that you need a lot of warm up for. You just want to make sure you're a little bit loose, but your movements will warm you up. It's nothing that hurts your body. So when I'm doing something like that, this is sort of my general warm up. Hold on to a surface and give me some leg swings front and back. I automatically swing my arm as well just to get extra mobility happening there. And then go ahead and turn towards your surface or whatever you're holding onto. You're gonna go side to side. So leg, side to side, just to loosen up that hip. Just a few, then the other leg, try not to kick anything. Swing, you can be turned out, turned in, whatever feels good for your body. Joint release movements like this are really good, active dynamic stretches for warm-ups. Okay, turn towards your surface, do those side-to-side ones again. I really have no idea if you can hear me, so I feel like I can't talk to you, which is sad. I gotta find my mic. All right, swing me some arms, out and in. We're gonna be doing a little bit of overhead press, but I'm counting on the fact that you might not have a large range of weights to choose from. So I'm just gonna use a pair of 5s, up and down now. Swing those arms. You have 8s, 10s, 3s would probably be like a little lame sauce, but you know, work with what you got here. All right, we're doing thoracic twists, getting everything loose. Then I just drop down, I wanna do a cross shot here. Nice and wide into a squat, little ankle mobility right and left. We are doing a few hop backs on those dumbbells, so I'll give you some modifications for that, but I want you to mobilize your hips here. Another good one, just to stretch out your calves, Achilles tendon, downward dog, through to high plank. Think about opening your shoulders. I just do a few of these to kind of get warm. You're not here for like a really zen stretch or a very quality plank. One leg forward, and you'll develop a quick warm up for yourself too. This is just super speedy, kind of based on what I need to get warm, which is hips for sure, and a little bit of shoulders. Okay, so switch legs, quick moving lunge. It's gonna be just a little different. So usually I talk you through everything while we do it. I'm gonna show you the movements and then we're going through them fast. As many rounds as possible in 10 minutes. I'm gonna do the whole thing with you so you can leave the video on if it feels like, you know, that way you have someone to compete with or keep yourself going. Let's walk through our movements here. We're going to do a ground to overhead movement. You're gonna just tap your weights flat back, a little bit of a squat as much as you need, tap to the floor. Now if you're having a hard time rounding or keeping your back flat, just only go to where you can maintain that spinal integrity, right? So this is fine too. You'll stand up, squeeze your butt forward, weights to the shoulders, and overhead press. We go right away to a hop back, so it's not, I'm not gonna call it the B word, okay? It's like a half burpee, I said, half hop back with a shoulder to overhead raise. Oh, that sounds fun. That's not burpee. Okay, to modify, you're just gonna step one leg back and in, and if you're doing that, make sure you change legs every time. From there, we're going right away into normal squats. Load your weights on your shoulders, down and up. Modification I always give people is toes out. You'll be able to keep your body a lot more upright. Sometimes we have better mobility in the hip with a little bit of external rotation. From there, super small, little squat jumps. You can choose to go all the way down and all the way up to your feet. You can stay top range and just give me a little more feet, or you can stay bottom and give me like a little hop. Everyone's bodies are different, very customizable. Then you're gonna need a surface, a chair, a couch. You wanna take both dumbbells in one hand because your back is strong. Your back can handle some weight. One hand on your surface. Make sure you're not in some weird wonky position. So I would advise plank setup first. Hold those abs nice and tight. Both weights in one hand. Keep that weight nice and low. Rows. Okay, right to the rib cage. A little bit of twist if you want, but I don't want to see the hips moving. So that's your guideline there. We'll switch right through the center to the other side. Try to gauge your success of this exercise based on how much wobbling you're doing through your torso. Here's how our combo goes. We have 4 nice and speedy ground overhead. We take it right into our hop back. We have 4, they'll be a little slower. Load up on our shoulders, 4 full range squats. And then we have 8 of those little jumps. Get your heart raised a little bit. 8 rows on each arm because we gotta get those backs all nice. We're going for speed. Keep your form 100%. If we were in a group class together, I want you to compete a little bit. Post how many rounds you get in the comments. Let's go, let's get fit. Boost those immune systems. No coronavirus, no, not in this body.
Cue up some good music that really motivates you, or you can always just listen to what I have on this as well. Grab your dumbbells. We're getting ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. All the way up and overhead press. You have 4 times. I'm going to cue you through some things to think about this first few rounds, and then you're off on your own, okay? So into those burpees or those step backs, I want you to think of stacked shoulders, shoulders over elbows, over wrists. Whenever you're up and into your squats, I want your weight into your heels, light and lifted toes, flat back, and lower abs engaged. Okay, when you transition to those squat jumps, I want you to power through your feet, pushing and resisting that little bit of weight on your shoulders. When you're ready and you're into that plank position, it's all about a bracing of your core. Try to keep your pelvis really stable, your abs engaged as you row and feel those inner rhomboid muscles right along the edge of each of your shoulder blades. Try to switch right away. Anytime you exhale on the contraction too, you might feel a little bit more power. So I always suggest that. Whenever, going off of your time, whenever you're ready to start your second round, challenge yourself to go right into it. Okay, I'm marking my number of rounds on a piece of paper because I lose my mind when I start to work out and I can no longer count to 10 or even to 5. Okay, let's go. I hope you're moving fast. I hope you're going with the speed, keeping your form right, your back flat, your core engaged, and get that sweat on. It feels good to move your body. It's a privilege to move your body and be able to be fit and exercise and experience those endorphins. So I hope you have fun with this. I'll see you on the other side. Keep going.
I'm crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly, I can fly, I can fly, I can fly. Yeah. close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them. To see the horizon turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Girl, you got me shook from the way your body looks. Got me riding hooks, got me feeling like a rook. I don't do it by the book, but for you I'll take a look. Don't know what your mama took, sweet and spicy like a cook, yeah. I'll keep it real, let's make a deal. Buy you a meal if you just let me feel. Get out your heels, grab on the wheel. Back to my place at the top of the hill. Don't have regrets, I know what's next. She need a fresh, I'll be back in a sec. Look at them legs, don't make me beg. Back to the room, let me show you my bed. Touching on your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
So I got 8 rounds in 10 minutes. You should be sweating and out of breath. We're gonna finish with a quick cool down for abs, and that'll be it. We're down on the floor for a little cool down. Again, I'm sorry if the audio is weird in here. I don't have a mic, but hopefully I'll find that for the next videos. You totally should have a little ball behind your back, but I'm gonna show this with a yoga mat because most people probably have a mat that they can roll up, or you can do a pillow instead. Okay, so right in the low back, hands behind the thighs, roll down. You should feel your low back pushing into whatever you have chosen. Okay, we're gonna start some little tiny crunches and curls. Little up, little down, little up, little down. And I'm sucking my belly button in as hard as I can. These movements have really, really helped me postpartum. Good for anybody at all times. Up, down, up. Same thing, just a few little warm-up curls here. Arms forward, down, up, down. We're gonna take it a little bit farther. Cross your arms, a little up, a little down. So as the arms go up, the challenge gets a little more intense. And then hands behind the head, little up, little down, little up, little down. Okay, you got 8 little pulses here. As you can see, I've transformed into my little bar voice. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm already tired. Great. So take that, going behind one of your shoulders. Sorry if this is a little bit of a butt shot. There's no good angle for this. I'm going to put it underneath my left shoulder. Okay, I'm taking my knees over to one side. I'm going to prop up one knee a little bit. Hands behind the head. You're going to go over a little bit, so it's a good back popper. We're going to go up for 2. Up, 2, down, 2. There's no music even playing, and I'm like counting to the beat. Up, up, down, down, up. And we'll go a little faster. Your goal here is to get the internal oblique, which is right around the corner from the lateral, complete lateral side of your body. So it gives you that nice line in your abs. Little pulses, up, up. I'm thinking of shortening this space particularly, like I'm trying to get my my rib to my pelvis. Okay, don't try to intersect. Last thing on this side, I told you the set was short. Knee in and out. Okay, we're gonna take this nice and slow. In, your goal is to not splat and let everything go there. In, this is your eccentric part of the contraction, so still really valuable. A little faster. In, out, out. Now that I'm doing this, I'm wondering if this is what I did for my little postpartum ab video. I hope it's different than that. I'm already running 2. 1, you're gonna leave your leg long, little tiny crunches. Crunch. Okay, so your leg should weigh 1,000,000 pounds right here. It's just this little few inches of your internal obliques. Give me a few more. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. That's it. Sorry if I got a really bad angle of me there. Under the shoulder blade, knees to the right. I'm going to open that top knee a little bit, hands behind the head. Slow. Up, 2, and I'm going over the mat. Up, 2. So we're thinking of stretching the abs a little bit. Up, 2. down, 2, up. Okay, when we go singles here, a little faster, you might shrink up the range of motion that you're going over the mat. Up, down, up. Little pulses, up. Squeeze, squeeze. Again, trying to get that rib to that pelvis. I'm really short-waisted, so it's there, baby, it's there. A few more, we'll take that top leg. 3, 2, 1, slow in, 2, out. 2, try to control. Feel your muscles still engaged, even though it's lengthening. 2 more slow. Open if you want to go over the mat. Be my guest. A little faster. In, out. Now it's really helpful for me to think like I don't even have a leg or I don't have leg muscles. It's your oblique that's pulling and flexing your hip here. 2 more. In, out. Leg stays long. Last little bit. 8, 7, 6, squeeze. Rib cage to hip bone. 3, 2, 1. Last thing, people, 30-second plank. All right, 30 seconds on. You can be on your forms right away if that is good for you. I'm in a plank challenge competition thing with some of my friends. Okay, we're going down. And I'm up to 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Now we're adding 10 seconds every time, so I don't want to brag, but 30 seconds is a prize. 3, 2, 1. You're done. Okay? Suck it. Coronavirus. We are strong and healthy people, and good job if you made it all the way. Okay, see you next time.